So I'd never been to the Birmingham NEC toy fair before. This was my first time going, and I'll keep this brief so we just get straight into the footage of the various tables that I had a quick look around. But really big place. I mean, I must have been on my feet for a good 4.5, 5 hours, and I probably only just got around everywhere. I probably missed lots of stuff, which I'll probably see now in this video. But you know, it was a really good one, in the sense that it had a lot more space between the stalls than Doncaster has, for example. So when Doncaster gets busy, you feel it, but in the NEC, because it's such a big room, you didn't really feel it. So I thought that was a big advantage, you know, as compared with somewhere like Doncaster, or perhaps even Bolton as well, because it could absorb the people that much better. Although interestingly, even when we paid for the early bird, you know, people were getting in even earlier than the early bird was advertised at 8, and I think people got in earlier than that. So even the early bird was pretty busy. So it's slightly different focus as well, less railway stuff than you see at Doncaster, far more sort of toy focused. But if that's what you're there for, that's great. And I saw all sorts of stuff which you're about to see. So without further ado, I'm going to get out of my own way and let you have a look at what I found there. Cheers. This is early bird, and it's like rammed already. This is going to be interesting. Okay, I'm going to have a quick look around. So I didn't do a huge amount of commentary on the day, and hopefully I won't run it into myself while I'm doing this, but I thought rather than having dead air, I'd make some observations as I'm watching the footage back. I love that even your tablecloth is a collectible.
Yeah, I know,
yeah. It's like a very early triple changer there. I've only just noticed that. Those Brave Star laser rifle sort of packs, or whatever they are, I saw thousands of them during the day for some reason. They were just catching my eye. No, I'm not sure why. Palatoy Batmobile there. It wasn't something I'd particularly seen before. Lots and lots of corgi and dinky stuff around, of course. I mean, don't forget, this is still very early bird. This is sort of near to 8 o'clock in the morning, so people are still putting a lot of stuff out.
Like this, yeah? Yeah, just stand still.
But the video is going basically in time order, so you'll see it getting sort of gradually busier and gradually more fleshed out as time goes on. You can see a lot of interesting stuff already. Starcom stuff here. Stuff in here, some not so familiar stuff. Ultra Magnus, Manta Force. Pretender again. Manta Force. I'm going to make the same commentary twice. This may be a mistake. In fact, a lot of stuff did make me chuckle. The problem is you start looking at things, and then you completely forget about them and don't go back to them. That's the only downside with a place this big. The various Black Series there, I think. Let's catch them Battle Beasts.
A bit of money, we booked an appointment.
It's Joe from Leicester Vintage and Old, and Gav wasn't far away as it so happens, although he doesn't work there now of course, but I'll throw a picture of Gavin here as well for the sake of completion.
So if you can't make it, let us know and we'll arrange to try to start it. Send me a link. I can't give you shout-outs, but I can mention it. So I'll give you a shout-out.
Lots of shiny dinkies. Repro boxes here though, I think. And they've got the UFO interceptors made out in the appropriate series colour rather than the green that Dinky used. To my own amazement, I actually found myself teaching somebody about the Dinky Enterprise at one point during the day. Not often that happens.
2,000 pieces, 3,000 pieces, sets that have that.
He's not actually dissimilar to the DC deflector cases that I'm going to mention at the end of the video. These see-through plastic cases. No, I didn't pick up any of the Babylon 5 dolls because they were quite pricey and just no, basically. Good selection of them though. I'm sure I had that. This is early bird. There's quite a few people still setting up mine, but this is early bird still, and it's still really, really busy. So I'd say there were about 3 columns of tables in the middle, at least, and tables all the way down either side, so probably about sort of 5 columns of tables. Nice Dune figures there, a reasonable set of them. Silver Hawks, this is the chap who bribed me with the Twix. You'll see his business card at the end. There's a Jetfire there. Nice swoop as well. And shortly a Skylynx, I believe. Which is not something I'd seen in the flesh before. There he is. Unfortunately, not all these traders have cards and so on, so I couldn't necessarily tell you exactly who everyone was, but they're certainly not ones that I've seen at Doncaster before now, I don't think, for the most part. Werebear there. And Flat Eric, not Gordon the Gopher. I misidentified him and Gareth very kindly corrected me. Quite a few small soldiers around. Now that's kind of awesome. It is kind of awesome. Thunderbird 2 I don't have. Several of them actually. Batman Mules various. Trek heavy table here. I've got to admire the shelving they brought with them. It's an impressive setup.
David? Yes. We've got another spare 64. Yeah. Empty. Yeah. Thank you.
Plenty of Eagle Moss starships around if you had a gap in your collection. And get into robots in disguise on the left hand side.
Say again, sorry? Are you enjoying the rarity value of asking me for boxes? Yes. Have you got a lid for that? I can create a lid for it. It's alright, I've got lids down here if not. One to hang. So I was just wondering if you had one to hang. Quite cool to swap.
It's a swap there. You have to have a big garden though. Very big garden. The Crutch Man, the Cosmic Crutch Man. There you go. Dun 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 dun. And the Cosmic Boot. Behold the awesomeness. Hello, hello.
Mario. Hey, thanks for going live. Yeah.
Yeah, some familiar characters here you'll find, I think.
It's an export statue, so it's a bit big statue.
I can't swore that this stuff is always in the shop. It's just that I'm not often enough to spot it, apparently. I just thought he perhaps had a separate stock of stuff. And this, of course, is Cosmic Toys, ladies and gentlemen. You may have heard of this channel already. I'm still nowhere near all the way through Birmingham at all, because it's huge. Gareth's trying to run away from the shot, which is quite hilarious because his top speed is not massive. But he's entertaining me, so I do appreciate the effort he's putting in.
I'll have you know that I operate on 250 stick power.
Yes, yes. Khan! There's no car in that set. Okay. Cool. My quest for what I'm actually looking for continues. What I was looking for was Zoltar with his alternate heads from Battle of the Planets. No joy. That's all.
I know. It's alright, you know what's seen him. Yeah. Good luck anyway, nice to meet you.
That's not too bad.
Got that bad loss. This was an epic stall. Very minty. Visionaries, Ultron. You don't often see that boxed. You see it everywhere, but not boxed. I'm referring to the Moonraker there. It's a very, very cool, deeply old sort of stall, this. Wow. Corgi Super Juniors. And yes, that was a Buck Rogers Starfighter rip-off. No, it wasn't cheap.
Bye.
Nice Zoids from both ends of the time scale for the range there. All sorts here. Mighty Max goodness for you know who. Yeah, I admire the punnage. I do admire the punnage. Right next door to Nemo, actually, this chap.
Oh, 80. Yeah, a bit on it, but it's got the skirt and it's...
There was a battle beast mocked up as other things. So if people pause, they should be able to pick up the quick time. by which I meant QR. A bit for Whovians, a little bit for Trekkies here. Pretty sure he's been in Doncaster before now. some of the older Playmate stuff mixed in as well, which is nice. A bit of Death's Head there, which I do like, but I do have already, so no need to pick him up. The nice thing was that I was able to chat to a lot of these table holders, as I was going around as well. Some Marvel Legends, Mythic Legions, that's... Mythic Legions, something that the Vault Keeper is into at the moment, so I sent him a picture. Vault Keeper who likes those. The rummaging boxes as well, of course.
Well, they break off, don't they?
Is it cosplay that you do?
Oh no! It's purely getting sort of the older toys and a little bit of sort of random blurbage. And every other Wednesday we have a general sort of get together and chit chat about stuff, and we shoot the breeze, But it's but I know a guy called Gareth from Cosmic Toys. He does another. He's here today, and he sells professionally. But I'm just one of the consumers. So yeah, it's just been. God, there's Battle Beasts everywhere. Zooming on that a lot over there as well. It's crazy.
Battle Beast bandolier down there as well.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I once owned a laser beast, and of course those are worth shed loads now.
I'm one away from the full set.
Are you? Wow.
That's cool. They're not cheap.
No, they're not these days anyway. But I think I'm getting to that point where I've nearly got the sort of things that I was particularly looking for when I was just kind of going for the nostalgia hit. It's kind of you get to that point, don't you, where it just becomes harder and harder to find stuff you haven't got.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen so many Ace McLeods from Centurions, it's crazy. You always find them when you've just got them, or have struggled in the past. Occurs to me that might be a Gears of War type weapon, that big black one down there.
Oh, sure, right there,
So somebody else might know better than me.
if there was any. I think it's also South America is famous for doing blow-up stuff like this. Do you call it blow-up?
Inflatable?
Blow molded.
Blow molded, yeah.
They push it in a mold and then...
Basically like a shampoo box.
Yeah, really cool.
Now this chap's been on Leicester Vintage before now, I think, when they've been abroad. He's from the Netherlands, as I recall. And their camera guy was here as well, he's a nice chap. Nice big alien to the left there, I missed that first time. This is Empire Toys, I believe.
Quite like the X-Files thing.
Just met the Empire Toys people over there on the left. And I'm still having absolutely no joy whatsoever with Zoltar's. Because everyone knows what I mean, but no one actually has him, which is unfortunate. I did not see a single Battle of the Planets figure on a card or otherwise all day. Extraordinary. Hong Kong Fooey, #1 super guy. Sport Billy. Wow, that is deeply obscure. Darkwing Duck, anyone?
That's us, yeah. Awesome, thank you so much. No worries. Appreciate that.
Gargoyles. Another Exo Squad. I think not Exo Squad, must be Johnny Quest. See one, you start seeing them everywhere.
So I'm at Electric Castle Toys. I'm at the Electric Castle Toys stand, and Upper Eastwood Street came out again with another little bargain. £25 for an Eagle Eye.
Interesting stall. Hey. That's the one that Ed fixed up for me, bless him. I never thought I'd see another one in the wild.
Super happy with this. But the whole store is just great. All sorts of cool bits and pieces. comics. Maybe I'll do a double dip here.
See that?
The bonkersness is starting to set in. This was after the general public came in at this point, so it was getting much busier. It's alright. These are laser discs. I've never actually seen before in the flesh. I know of them. Very large scale precursors to DVDs and Blu-rays, of course. But that's awesome. You've got the entire seasons of Space 1999 on Laserdisc there. He says it's still a thing and having a resurgence, so that's remarkable. By large scale, I mean that the discs are that much bigger.
Yeah, she said, oh, they bought that shop, wouldn't you? Yeah, you died over that straight away. I'll take it. Yeah. Of course I would. I'd be having a dream about what it might be. 550.
There's so much incredible stuff all being transported to Birmingham. It's a very, very interesting table. It's a very, very interesting table. A bit on watch bay. Star Trek game.
No, she wouldn't. She definitely wouldn't. She wasn't there.
There's a dinky tornado there. Many dinky enterprises, of course. Obligatory Corgi Junior's shot. My little Batman models there. Very cool Fallout helmet. Knife head there. Garbage pail kid there as well. In the interest of balance, here's shed loads of Power Rangers.
You guys enjoy the day. Alright, you guys take care anyway. Be back again. Yeah, no worries. Alright, cool. Take care, guys. Alright, you too. Cheers. Thank you.
What did they get?
Have you got the special thing? What was he shouting at just done? Is it right purposes?
It's not yet, but we haven't done the loft out yet.
I think you had one.
I'm almost sure I had that sort of torch-looking robot. There is the toy lover formerly known as Toy Slice. He's actually known as Toy Slice, but you know what I was getting at.
Chrome down.
The cassettes were tempting, they were very nice. Your best side in. All your sides are your best sides, don't worry. There's always one. In case you didn't hear, the gentleman was asking to make sure that I got his best side. Funny. Mantiforce goodness. A-team goodness as well, of course. Lots of G1 Transformers on here as well. It's nice. So many rabbit holes on one table. Some familiar faces there as well. There's an alien garbage pail kids thing there.
My main thing is just Spider-Man, you know,
I'm hoping that background music doesn't do anything nasty to me, so I might just talk over it a little bit. Ah ha ha ha.
I got to the radio before.
Well, that was probably an actual cop's toy, that. I thought it was a Robocop thing.
I'm not sure if I can or not. I need to check.
What was it short for? Central Office of Police Specialists or something like that? Cops. Old 80s cartoon. If I can. That was the Toy Crusader. Centurion's Viewmaster. You probably don't see those very often. A Doctor in a box and a full hacker. It's nice. Mechagodzilla. Little one. Food Fighters. I've seen those on Leicester's channel. Waterworld. Brilliant. There's that God Convoy, that one in the middle there. I wasn't quite sure, but it was sort of ringing a visual bell for me. Could be wrong. Old Fisher Price stuff in here, which I remember. I'm sure this wasn't set up when I came past before. Nice Visionaries capture wagon there. Centurions. I see what they've done there. Centurion with a Centurion. I see what you did there. Some Mighty Maxes, Brave Star. Transformers, Small Soldiers. Oh, I'm deeply spent up sadly, but it's a very cool collection. Lion-O. Gargoyles, gosh. Okay. That's Paul Atreides from June. Biker Mice, Sectors, Turtles. Bucky O'Hare as well. War Turtles, Big BA, Supernaturals, System.
So not putting them out of reach.
I remember that episode of Thundercats. Thundercats,
Some of the stuff been really fishy as well.
Yeah, but they look quite good.
Vintro.
Re-release.
Yeah, I like those other.
Very cool. It's cool. It's the big track truck. It's the big track truck. Dinosaurs. Rawr. Listen to it.
it a low loader, double loader, 8 wheels, 2 wheels, 1 wheel?
You don't see them in the wild very often, if ever. Nice stickers as well. The Gatchman goodness there. 5. States from France. I've seen quite a few of them in France, but yeah, it's these things can be difficult to find. If I hover over that, people will probably be able to find it. Why is it not? It's weird. That's it. There we go. So just a few business cards here to round things off for you. The Deflector DC one is for a company that creates see-through plastic cases for boxes of toys. They can do it in a sort of customized way to the particular box that you want to protect. And they're completely UK made as well, so they don't sort of import things, they actually make things on their own premises. So they could be of use to people, and the Vault Keeper has used them in the past, so I knew them from one of his videos, so I said hello to them and just got chatting. So as you can see here, there's some of the usual suspects. There's Leicester Vintage and Old Toys shop there that I got a sticker from. Empire Toys 1138 there. RCCRetro, who I think gave me a Twix for showing this, because I think he's just sort of starting out. And there's Box Collectibles Eyeball Magnets there. Rexy's Reviews did a lot of Jurassic Park toys. I think he's been on someone else's video before now as well. I didn't actually get anything from him. But thanks for watching, and come back very soon for the pickup video. Cheers for now.